Who We are through to the Carabao Cup final. Chelsea 6, Middlesbrough 1. This is a special day, and I'm saying it right. Chelsea have scored 6 goals in 90 minutes of football. Chelsea 6, Middlesbrough 1. This is a really big win for us. This is a massive win. Yes, it's a championship side. Yes, we know the 11 in the championship, but to beat them in this way, 6-1 in a semi final, I'm going to celebrate it badly. We needed it. Our season needed it. For 2 years of torture we have really faced. We needed this kind of win as Chelsea fans. We needed this win as a group of players. We needed this win as a group of overall a club together. And today is a really special day because it only shows the ability we have got in the squad. And today is worked with wonders. It worked in tandem. 6 goals. Champagne football, clinicality in front of goal, defensively solid but one foolish mistake. It was a fantastic display. To be 4-0 up within 45 minutes of football was something we could not even dream. We could even have scored 8 or 9 or 10 today. That's how good we were. Today was fantastic. Cole Palmer, absolutely excellent. Enzo Fernandez shutting his doubters up. Axel Disasi at the right, playing absolutely wonderfully. Thiago Silva putting in very good passes straight into the players. Ben Chilwell making his return and already showing the difference he make. You go on to Moses Caicedo winning the ball, showing what he's capable of and why we signed him. You go on to Madueke coming from the bench, scoring a goal. Conor Gallagher coming from the bench, getting 2 assists. Raheem Sterling being really good today. Armando Broja doing his hold-up job well. And it was a perfect evening, perfect victory for us to go forward. It's 4 o'clock at my place. My eyes have started dropping, but that's what we do. We love this team. And I'm so happy with this victory because it only helps us to go forward. We learn from it and we go forward. We just need to carry this on now. This is a really great win. This only helps the conference more. This only shows ability more. We are making Stamford Bridge a fortress right now. It is not an easy place to come. We are winning our matches at home. We are making it a tough place to come now. We are scoring goals. We are winning matches. And it's breeding a good winning culture now. It's breeding a bit of happiness now. And bar the one defeat against Middlesbrough, 1-0, and the Wolves defeat where we played really well, I think since the defeat against Manchester United, we have been really good this season in the last some matches now. It's been like a 6th, 7th win in last 9, 10 matches. It's been really good recovery of form now. Palmer has been excellent. Enzo is coming back and finding his form. And we are going on the right stretch now. It's just about continuing it. A really good victory. Now we go on to Anfield and then the matches ahead. But today was a special win. Today was a win of ability in the squad. Today was a win where each and everything worked for us perfectly. A perfect win, a phenomenal win, a big confidence to build from. And today was an absolutely special day as a Chelsea fan because this is a win we have been begging for a long time. The manager getting the lineup spot on from start to finish, playing a proper left back at left back, playing a centre back at centre back. Then we had proper midfielders playing in the right position, and it was a perfect result, perfect performance, like the pre-season Chelsea we saw under Pochettino. Perfect team, perfect balance, perfect attacking patterns, direct, strong, and pressing and intense. It was a really good win, and it's just about carrying this now. It was a special win, special performance, and it was a really great win. The only disappointment today, really, which I don't want to really go to, was Mudryk. That was the only disappointment, but other than that, it was a perfect performance, perfect team game, and I'm very happy with the match. I don't want to be negative in any way or stretch. I don't want to even single out any player. It was a really great win, and we go forward now. But we have a lot to discuss in this video. We have to give the player rating to the players. We also have to discuss an important topic, some players who really played well today. So please stay tuned till the end. Like the video, subscribe to the channel because each and every help to the channel goes a long way in helping it. Any super chat, any like, subscribe will go a long way in helping it. But a really special win, a phenomenal win. And the team for me today, they really played well. They played their socks off, and I'm absolutely proud of each of them. It was absolutely destructive, and it was a fantastic win for the team. Even in the second half, after around 15-20 minutes, we again came back into a groove. We scored more 2 goals, and we could have even scored more. And I think overall, you can understand the players were exhausted of the first half, but I would have loved a 7 or 8-1 even, or 8-0. Conceding the goal was a bit of a bummer, but again, it's part and parcel of the game. But the guys played magnificently well. They played out of the skins today. So I'm very proud of each and every player today. They made me proud. They made the fans proud. They made everyone proud. We just need to go forward now and need to carry this performance for the rest of the season because it was absolutely magnificent by the team. And that takes me to the first topic to discuss, and that was long due. We have at some point this season played some really good football. It was not just this match. We have played some really good football in some matches this season. We could have been 3 or 4-0 up against Wolves in the halftime. We have played some really good football in between the season as well, where we have played some great football, but we haven't got results for it. In this season, in the last 10 to 15 matches, we've had some really good performances, but we haven't got the reward for that. In this season, against Wolves, against some opponents, we have played some really good stuff, but the ball has just not gone in the back of the net. Today, everything went in the back of the net. Today, we were clinical. Everything we pulled off work, and that was long due. We have been playing good football this season for a while, but we haven't got a result. We still have the most big chances missed this season. We still have another 5th highest chance creation this season, but we just haven't been putting them in the back of the net. Today, finally, we did that, and we got the reward for that. We were clinical, we were strong, and it only helps the team more. Today, each and everything fell to the right players. Today, we were clinical. Today, we were really good. And today, finally, we got a reward for the way we play. And that was by being clinical in front of goal. It was a perfect victory, a perfect performance. But I'm again and again saying we have played like that even before the season. But we just haven't got the results. We just haven't got the desired outcome. But it was a long due. We were long due thrashing teams. And yes, it's championship teams like your Preston or Middlesbrough. But we have been long due thrashing teams. And finally, slowly but surely, we are starting to get it right now. So really happy with it. A really, really big win today. And everything fell to the right players, to the right pieces. Really happy. And now we can really move forward with a really good win. Dominating. We were absolutely magnificent, phenomenal, and imperative for Middlesbrough to handle. It was a really good win. And that really puts us a nice stretch before the match against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. And then the match against Liverpool at Anfield. And then we've got some more matches coming up before the final. Hopefully against Fulham, but I think Liverpool will get through. So it's going to be Liverpool in the final as well. But this was a magnificent win, a great win for us to move forward. Coming on to the manager and overall the lineup was absolutely spot on. As I discussed in my pre-match, the manager got it absolutely spot on. Chile at the left, Disasi at the right, Silva's Colville in the middle. It was so good to see Livy Colville play at his rightful position. The goalkeeper, Petrovic, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, and Cole Palmer playing in the midfield. And then you had Raheem Sterling, Mikhailo Mudryk, and the striker Armando Broja playing. I said today we needed to hold up body up front. We needed to play Armando Broja today, and that worked. He had a big part to play in the first goal, and he also played a big part in the goal of Enzo Fernandez. So it was a very good decision to start him today, even with all the transfer rumors. Palmer was absolutely excellent in the right centre midfielder role as he has been. He was occupying the spaces, playing the free role. Palmer was absolutely excellent today for me. Absolutely excellent today, Cole Palmer. You go towards the left now, and I can say Mikhailo Mudryk was disappointing, but Enzo Fernandez was dominating the left side. Moses Caicedo was doing all work on his own, winning the ball. But to be really honest, we were not even threatened that much. Thiago Silva was making really good passes into the box, finding Chilwell. Colville was making good passes to Sterling. Some were overhit, but some were really good. But finally, Livy Colville was playing at his right position. Ben Chilwell, finally a proper left back playing at his proper position, overlapping, attacking, putting crosses into the box, and you saw the difference. This is something we've really missed this season. The manager never really rated Marseille. Cucurella has never been attackingly good. And Livy Colville is a centre-back who is playing at left back. And it was never going to work. Today, finally, we had Silva Colville played together. Chilwell was playing at left back, and it was so good to see. Big up to Sports Freak, do subscribe to his channel, and it was really, really good to see the players playing in the rightful position at the left back. And Ben Chilwell playing at his rightful position at the left back was really good to see. He was making the right runs. He was putting the right crosses. He was really, really attacking well for me, Ben Chilwell, today. And that is what I want to see from your left back. You want your left back to be attacking. You want your left back to make overlapping runs. You want your left back to be threatening. And today, finally, with the correct lineup, with the correct setup, Ben Chilwell was really, really good. We started the game even really well. Thiago Silva finding Ben Chilwell. and that is something which Ben Chilwell really specialized even under Thomas Tuchel. When Ben Chilwell was playing at his best, he always has a knack of scoring goals. He always has a knack of getting assists. This is the quality of Ben Chilwell. He's always got the knack of scoring goals, getting assists, being in the right position. It's always been the quality of Ben Chilwell. And from the start of the game, Thiago Silva was putting nice passes. Chilwell was making right runs, and he nearly got the goal for us with a header. And I think it could have been a penalty, but again, there was no VAR. But there was already Ben Chilwell showing his danger. And then in the second goal, he played a really good part, played a very good pass to Sterling, and then ball went to Bruja, and the ball went to Enzo Fernandez with a goal. That's what we want to see from a left back, making the narrow runs, making the right passes, and being attackingly threatening. He was absolutely magnificent today. I was so proud of Ben Chilwell, and to see him back, the captain, was really, really good to see. And then you go on to goals, the directness. We played with a lot of directness today. We were making right passes, long passes, diagonal passes in the first instinct to attackers. Today, Thiago Silva was quick in his passing. He was making passes straight away to Chilwell. Colwell was trying to find Sterling at every opportunity. Enzo was trying to make one-touch pass very quickly. Palmer was trying to be very quick today. So we were really direct today in our attacking. We weren't slow. We weren't lacquered. We were quick in our passing, and it really helped the team today. So it was a correct lineup. It was a correct setup. The team, the way we played today, it was set up nicely, and it was a good attacking structure. It was a team that was nicely set, and it was all about just getting the goals, and we got that, and it was a really dominating win. Please, people watching, if you can like the video, subscribe to the channel. It will go a long, long way in helping the channel. Please like so more people can join us, and we can have a great discussion regarding the win today of the mighty Chills. And today we were direct, we were good, and the manager got the lineup spot on, and each and everything was absolutely spot on from start to finish. And then we go on to Ben Chilwell on a more detail, and it was so good to see him making a return now. The only threat with Ben Chilwell is how much time he's going to be available for and how much fit he's going to be, because he is a magnificent player, a player I've always rated very highly, not just as a person, as a player, as a captain. He's a really good player to have in the dressing room. He's a fantastic individual to have. He has been a fantastic player. We saw it in the Thomas Tuchel, what this guy is capable of, how dominating this man can be. He has always been an absolutely wonderful player, attackingly really good, passing wise good. His pace has always been threatening, and he's been a really top player whose career has been plagued by injuries, and that has never allowed him to take the next step to be one of the best left backs in the league. That's how I highly rate Ben Chilwell, and today he came back and he showed what he's capable of. And I've been telling people for a long time, the only reason Poch was playing him as a left wing is earlier in the season he was not trusting Mudryk a lot, but now you will see Ben Chilwell play as a left back and Colwell as a left centre back. It's just about availability with Ben Chilwell. He's an absolutely magnificent player, Ben Chilwell. He brings attacking directness. He brings the overlapping runs. He makes the right passes. He's an absolutely incredible player and a really big player to have in the team. And being without him and Reece James has been a big blow to the team. And hopefully, with God's grace, in May or June or by next season, Reece is fully fit, Chile is fully fit, and you can see the quality these two bring. And hopefully, by the next match that we play against Aston Villa, Malo Gusto is fit, Chilwell is fit, and we are going to see domination from our fullbacks, because Malo Gusto has been amazing this season as well. And Ben Chilwell today was absolutely magnificent. Whether from the start of the match, he was making the right runs into the box. Thiago Silva was finding him really well, and we were just cooking nicely. And then he nearly should have won a penalty, but the referee did not give it. And then Ben Chilwell played a massive part in the second goal, made the narrow run, made a good pass, and then we went on to score the goal. That is what we want to see from a player, and that is what Ben Chilwell did for us today. Coming on to the next part now, and that is Enzo Fernandez, and he was absolutely superb today, playing more on the LCM role as we see under Pochettino. See, I've always said that I will love to see Enzo a bit more deeper, but again, the manager wants to see him a bit more forward. But I think today he was really good. He was dominating the play because Mudryk was not having a great game. Our all left side was dependent on Enzo Fernandez, and he was really, really good with Ben Chilwell. He was making really good passes. He was getting into the final box. You saw with the goal, he was in the right position at the right time, and he hit it in the back of the net. That was Enzo Fernandez, fantastic today. Right passing, his defensively he was so solid. He was winning his duels. He was passing the ball really well. His passing accuracy was really good. He was winning his duels. His take-ons were fantastic. He scored a wonderful goal, and he was always there in the right position at the right time, dictating the tempo and playing the way he always does. He's a fantastic individual, a really, really good player. He always plays really well for us, but because he doesn't get the assists because attackers cannot finish their dinner, he gets unwarranted criticism for a player who has played really well. For a player the manager plays out of position, he's a fantastic player, and we saw today what he's really capable of. It was a really, really good display from Enzo Fernandez, a really, really good goal. And it's so good to see Enzo Fernandez getting proper game time now. He's injury free, he's playing well, he's looking confident, he's looking lively, and the team is now slowly going on the right track. It's always so good to see because this man gets unwarranted criticism for a price tag which was not in his hand. He's a fantastic midfielder, which you'll see in the future as well why we signed him. He's an absolutely wonderful midfielder to have in the team. He's a really, really top player. And again today, Enzo Fernandez for me was absolutely superb today. He was really good. He was playing out of his skin, and I'm so happy with the way he played today. Enzo Fernandez was world class today. Beautiful goal by Enzo Fernandez, and I loved each and every bit of the goal from him. That was fantastic. Going on to Axel Disasi, and I won't deny, I've been sometimes giving criticism this season, and I still think he has to improve a lot. I still believe Gusto is a better right back overall. This is still a championship side, but Disasi was unplayable today. He was absolutely unplayable today from the start of the match, defensively, offensively, physically, passing wise, crossing. He was really good today in the right position every time. He was fantastic today, Axel Disasi, from scoring a wonderful goal which was started by him, winning the ball, giving it to Cole Palmer, Palmer to Disasi, and then finish into the back of the net. That is a world-class finish. That is a beautiful goal. Along with that, Axel Disasi played a big part in one or two of Chelsea goals in the build-up, giving the ball to Sterling, and eventually Sterling getting the assist. But Disasi played a massive part in those goals as well. Defensively, there was nothing getting past him today. He was just wonderful today, Axel Disasi, especially attackingly. He was really making the right passes. He was always there in the right position. His passing to Sterling, his combination with Sterling was really good, and he scored a wonderful goal. He was just unplayable today, Axel Disasi. I'm so proud of his display. He was just magnificent today, Axel Disasi, and he deserves his credit. He deserves his flowers because he was absolutely magnificent today, Axel Disasi. And that takes me to Cole Palmer, and this guy, he has to be one of, if not the best signing this season made by any club. He has to be one of, if not the best signing Chelsea have made in recent history. What a player, what a professional, what a mentality, and what an absolutely awesome player. Occupying the spaces, playing the free role, being on the pitch at the right opportunity at the right time, making those intricate passes, and also being in the intricate position you want to see from a player. This guy is an absolute genius. This man is just a genius. He's an absolute genius. He knows where to pass. He knows where to be. He knows which is the right position. He's just an absolute genius of a player, an absolute genius of a human being. He has been fantastic this season. 10 goals now this season, and we are just halfway into it. Already he has got 10 goals this season. He has already provided around 18 to 20 goals contribution. He has been wonderful this season. He already today had 2 goals and an assist. He's such a good finisher. He's such a good creator, and he's doing so many things for the team on his own, whether he's creating chances on his own, whether he's being in the right positions, whether it's the pressing that Pochettino really demands from his players, whether it's the finishing, whether it's the creativity. He's everywhere for us. In the free role, he's a creator for us. He's also the scorer for us. He's a player who makes a run into the final box, and he is a risk taker in a team, a player that knows how to get past his opponent, a player that knows where to make the final pass, and a player who keeps the ball to his feet like a glue. He is a magnificent player, an absolutely wonderful signing we have made. I'm so happy with Cole Palmer. He was absolutely outstanding today. He was absolutely outstanding today, Cole Palmer. He had a rare bad game against Middlesbrough in the first leg and he made up for it with a fantastic display. He was absolutely excellent today, Cole Palmer, from start to finish, making really good passes into the box, being the eventual risk taker in the team, making the intricate passes, intricate runs into the box. He was magnificent today, scoring 2 goals, getting an assist, and you see the pattern in the goal. For the Axel Disasi goal, Palmer made a one-touch pass straight away to Sterling. Sterling to Disasi. Disasi scoring the goal. Palmer had a big part to play in that. And then again, Cole Palmer again scoring a wonderful goal, pressing the opponent, winning the ball, and nicely starting in the back of the net. Then again, he again scored a wonderful goal from the right position, and again being so calm and so composed, always having the ball in his feet, always being calm under pressure, never feeling pressured, never feeling like being rushing into his decision. He's a really good player to have in the squad. I'm so proud to have Cole Palmer, an excellent player, an excellent individual. So proud to have Cole Palmer, and again, he was absolutely excellent. And 10 goals this season so far, and around 18 to 20 goals contribution so far this season in all competitions. It's been ridiculously good by him. It's been absolutely ridiculously good by Cole Palmer. And that brings me to Raheem Sterling. And again, Sterling was direct and he was dangerous from the right. He was absolutely good today, Raheem Sterling. And I still believe the best performances Raheem Sterling has put for Chelsea has come from the right side and not from the left side. Along with Cole Palmer, these two combined really well. They have really, really good understanding. They both combined really well. Raheem knows where Cole Palmer is and Palmer knows where Sterling is. They combine really well. They cause opposition problem by multiplying together, like making the run in behind, frustrating the defenders. Then Disasi was really good as well today. And I think today again, Sterling was really good from the right side. Sterling was direct. Sterling put the right crosses into the box. He had 2 assists today. He could even have 3 or 4 or 5 today. He was that good today, Raheem Sterling. He was unselfish. He was very calm. He put the right ball into the box. And he was really dangerous today. He was really direct today. And that is something you want to see from Raheem Sterling. That is something you want to regularly see from a player Raheem Sterling caliber. And that's what he brought today. Raheem Sterling was really good today. He was really dangerous today. And I think he deserves his credit. He was really, really good today. And he gets his criticism. He gets his problems. But today, I think Raheem Sterling was really good. And this is what we want to see from Raheem Sterling on a more regular basis. He was really, really good today. And he played a really, really good match for me today, Raheem Sterling. And that brings me to Mykhailo Mudryk. And I think only if there's a disappointment today, that's Mykhailo Mudryk. He was poor today. And I still believe I have a lot of time and patience for this player. I still believe this player has a lot of potential, but he needs to be given time and patience by the fans. This is not a 1-year project. Mudryk is a 2 to 3 year project. It's going to take time. But today, Mudryk was disappointing. Sometimes it did look good. Sometimes it did take on his players. So it was a positive. Sometimes it took on his player on. Sometimes he made the right passes. But again, Mudryk overall was really poor. He was trying to find Chilwell. But again, his passing was not really good today. And if there's any disappointing part today in the performance as Mudryk, I still have a lot of patience in Mudryk. I believe in his talent. I think there's a clear ability. But as fans, we need to give him time. And this is why this guy still should not be a regular starter. Sterling still should be over him. And he should be a bench player at best. He still has a lot to learn. He has a lot to improve. And you cannot make such a guy straight away starter of a team under such pressure. I think right now you see Madueke is looking better because Madueke hasn't played football for 6 months. He has learned on the training ground and improved. I think Mykhailo Mudryk as well. He's not a starting quality player right now. He needs to learn under Raheem Sterling and improve. He still has a lot to do. And let's see what he does. Absolutely, bro. It's 4 o'clock here and between Mudryk. But I think Mudryk should be a bench player. Absolutely, I think Mudryk has to be a bench player. And now, coming on the big part, people. And that is, see, we need to build on this. We really, really need to build on this. Because I think it's a magnificent win. The manager got the lineup spot on. Playing Ben Chilwell in the right position at the left back. It was a spot-on decision by Pochettino, which is not been doing this season. Colville back at centre back. Conor Gallagher drop and the team playing more attacking against a low block. It was a really, really good team. We were direct. We were very good today. We were very direct. We were making the and overall, I was just saying that it was a really, really good performance there by Pochettino today. Got the lineup spot on, got the tactics spot on. We were direct. We were taking the opposition on. So I was really, really happy with the way Pochettino handled the team today. He got the lineup spot on, but it's now to build upon that. If now Pochettino goes and plays Chilwell left wing, Colville left back, again the criticism will be back. I don't think he'll do that. I think now with Chilwell back, I think we're gonna play Chilwell at the left back. We are going to play Colville at left centre back. So I think it's going to be much better now. And Poch needs to stick with it. He needs to go for the kill against oppositions. We should not be trying to be too respectful or defensive. When we take on Liverpool, when we take on Manchester City, when we take on Arsenal, play a defensive system. Try to play Connor, Enzo, Caicedo, all of them together and play a high pressing system, winning the ball back and being defensively solid. But when you play Middlesbrough, when you play the size like West Ham, when you play teams like Burnley, go for attack, go for the kill, and that is what I really want to see from Mauricio Pochettino. And hopefully today is a reminder of the ability in the squad, and hopefully Poch builds on this and we go on the right track in the right way. And that brings me to the player rating, people. Please subscribe, please like if you haven't. It really, really means a lot for the support of the channel. And big up to Mr. Banani, big up brother. So good to see you in the chat. Good morning, Mudrico or Bench Pedoko. Absolutely agreed. That guy is playing. I understand. Yeah, that guy is playing so good. But Poch prefers trailing. This guy needs to play. When he's playing well, we will play him. But he's out of form again. Yeah, I agree with that. But I think with Mudrik is either you play him regularly or you just use him from bench. I think with Mudrik the problem is, bro, I still believe his defensive work rate. I think it's still many work on the ball. For me, being very honest, brother, I still believe it's better we keep on playing Sterling for this season. We play Madueke on the right or Palmer, and I think we use Mudrik as a sub player for me. I still believe Mudrik has a lot of talent. I still believe in the talent of Mudrik. I think there's a really, really good player in Mudrik. He has got a good dribbling. He has got overall a good pace. I still believe he's slowly improving. But I think right now, I still don't believe he's a starting quality player because he's inconsistent. I think right now we need to prefer Sterling because of his experience. Play Cole Palmer in the middle, Madueke at the right, who's looking very confident right now, and play the striker Armando Broja. And when Nico Jackson comes back, or when Nkunku comes back, and then when Mudrik, develop him. He's a 2-year project, and hopefully by next season, he and Madueke are ready to absolutely go on the league. But right now, I believe that both the guys are really raw. Madueke has been in the training ground for 4-5 months now, and he's learned a lot. And I think Mudrik also needs to learn a lot as well, grow as well. These two players are still very raw, but they have the ability to be world beaters, to be really good players. But for that, we need to give them time and patience. I still believe in his talent, but I believe he still has a lot of rawness in his game, which needs to improve in a lot massive way. And coming on to Petrovic, first of all, I think Petrovic has to be a 6. I think he was really, really fine in the game in terms of like his first save when Middlesbrough could have got the goal, he was good. But other than that, to be really, really honest, he had nothing much to do in the game. So I think with Petrovic, it has to be a 6. Can't say much on it, to be honest. I think Axel Disasi, I think Axel has to be a 9. I think Axel Disasi was solid today. Defensively, attackingly, I think Axel Disasi was absolutely solid today. So I think Axel Disasi for me has to be a 9 today. He was absolutely solid. He was strong. He was physical, scored a wonderful goal. He was defensively solid. He was attackingly overall really well as well. So I was really happy with Disasi today. Now, in terms of is he a future proper Chelsea player, I don't know. I'm not going to say by one display against Middlesbrough a championship side. But I'm so happy with his performance today. He was really, really good. And hopefully he builds on this and he continues because he was really, really good today. He played a really, really good game and he deserves the credit for that. I think he was really, really good today. And he played a really, really good game today against Middlesbrough. One of his better displays as Chelsea player. And he was really good today and scored a wonderful goal, Axel Disasi. And that takes me to Thiago Silva. And I think Thiago Silva has to be a 7 today. He was really, really good. Defensively, he didn't have to do much. But offensively, he made some really good passes into the box. He found Ben Chilwell in many positions. He made some really, really good passes. He really put some really good diagonal balls in for Chilwell, for Sterling. And I think, again, Thiago Silva passing is really underrated. And he's a massive part of a build-up play. He's a really, really big part of the build-up play. So I was really happy with his display today. He was really, really good. And that is why I give him a 7. Please, people watching, please like the video, subscribe. It goes a long way in helping the channel. Livy Colville for me has to be a 7. He was solid. For me, it was good to see him playing in his rightful position, which is a centre back and not a left back. His passing was really, really good for me today. He looked much more assured, much more confident in his abilities today, which was much, much better for me to see today as well. He looked much more assured, much more confident, much more happier. And that is something which you want to see more from a player. It was good to see him play in his rightful position. Ben Chilwell back to the team, injury free, and it was so good to see him back and to see the difference once a proper left back comes back to the team. He was solid today, Ben Chilwell. He deserves a rating of 8. He was fantastic today from the start of the match, whether being in the right position on the Thiago Silva passes. He was attackingly really good. He was defensively solid when needed to be. He was attackingly overlapping so well, creating danger. He had a big part to play in the second goal, and that's what Ben Chilwell provides. At his best, he's one of the best left back in the league. It was really, really good to see the way he played today. So good to see him back in the lineup, and he was really, really good today. Coming on to Moses Caicedo, and again, Moses Caicedo was again really, really good in the game as well, what he had to do. Now again, he did not have much to do because, to be really honest, we were so dominant, Middlesbrough could not offer anything. But in terms of winning the ball, passing, I think again it was a fine display for Moses Caicedo, and he's slowly but surely putting in really, really good performances now for Chelsea. He's really showing us what he's capable of. Now his 5th or 6th match in a row, he's played well. So I'm really happy with Moses Caicedo. It's just about if we can continue this, I think we will be in a really, really good stretch. So really happy with Moses Caicedo. He played a really, really good game and very happy with the way he played today. And coming on to Enzo Fernandez, and I think Enzo Fernandez was again, he was magnificent today, Enzo Fernandez. He was really good today. He scored a really, really good goal. He was absolutely magnificent today, Enzo Fernandez. And I think that is the way we go forward. He was really, really good today. He was attackingly really good. He was defensively really good. He was winning his take-ons, his aerial duels. His passing was absolutely spot on in the right way. So I'm so happy to see the way Enzo Fernandez played. So proud of him. And hopefully he can continue this performance. He was really, really good today, Enzo Fernandez. Solid with his passing, solid with his touching. He was really good today, Enzo Fernandez. And for me, hopefully he builds upon this because that was Enzo Fernandez at his best. He played really well. Now again, he was playing a bit more forward to my liking. So that is something which again depends on the manager. Poch really wants to see him high up the field. That's the thing with Mauricio Pochettino. He's going to play Enzo Fernandez more like a LCM, while I want to see him deeper. But again, Enzo had a really, really good game today. Enzo played really, really well today. So I was so happy with his display. He scored an absolutely magnificent goal. He was very good. His passing was fantastic. So I was so happy to see Enzo play the way he did. Now the problem with rivals is when they see Enzo Fernandez and see the stats and think, he hasn't played well and all this stuff. But when you analyze Enzo Fernandez, he has played really well this season. He has been really good. But again, the manager has played him out of position. The attackers have not taken their chances. But he has been really, really good for us, Enzo Fernandez. And today, again, he shows everyone what he's capable of. It was a really good display by Enzo Fernandez. I'm so happy with his performance. And today, he looked really, really good. And that takes me to Cole Palmer. And I'm going to call him Cole Palmer. This man is magnificent. One of, if not the best signing we have made in recent while. What a player. What a professional. What a damn footballer this man is. Absolutely magnificent footballer this man is. He's a great footballer. His IQ, his touches, his calmness. I've been saying it for the whole season that when Cole Palmer plays, you know how calm this guy is. This guy is a proper graduate of Manchester City Academy of Pep Guardiola football because he always brings calmness. He never rushes. When he has the ball, he knows where to make the pass. He already has a picture of where to make the pass. He's calm. He's composed. He's never rushing into it. And that is so good to see. He has also got the leadership, winning mentality, the passion. And that is something which is really, really good to see. And today, again, he was occupying the half spaces. He was always making the right opportunity to put Sterling one-on-one against the Middlesbrough players, to put Broha one-on-one against the players of Middlesbrough. And he was trying to make the good passes. And again, he made the pass for the Disasi goal, where Disasi scored the goal. He made a quick pass to Sterling to Disasi, and then Disasi scored the goal. But Palmer again made a wonderful pass. Then again for his goal, he pressed really well. He won the ball back, and it was his pressing that won us the ball, and it was his pressing that got us the goal as well. So again, really good work by Cole Palmer. And then again in the second half, right position, right time, and into the back of the net. He has been magnificent, ice cool, never put under pressure by any situation, and so calm and so composed. I'm so happy with Cole Palmer. We are so lucky to have this boy in a team. We are so lucky to get this player for just 45 million. An absolutely amazing signing, an absolutely amazing player with an amazing mentality. He's a magnificent signing, which I think we are going to really love and enjoy that we have signed him. He's a magnificent signing, and we are going in the right stretch as a player of his ability. So really happy, and we need to move forward and need to grow as a club as well. And Palmer is a great player. He's a role model slowly, and he's going to be the star player for us in the future to carry the new generation of players. Sterling, direct, strong, really good crosses into the box, and more like the Sterling we have seen this season. Really good today, putting the right crosses, putting the right opportunity for the players to hit the back of the net. So really happy with Raheem Sterling, and that was Raheem Sterling at his best. His still best performances in Chelsea should have always come from the right side, and he was really good today. Adventurous, putting the right crosses in, and he was really good today. So I'm so happy with his performance, and we need to just keep moving forward as a club, because that was a really good performance from a player of his stature. That was a really good performance. It was a really good Raheem Sterling performance. He was direct. He could easily have had 3 or 4 assists. So happy with his performance, and it's just about carrying this now, carrying this forward, and getting it more to the right stages and more to the right time. But overall, really happy with his performance today. He was really good today. And Mikhailo Mudryk for me was the biggest disappointment. He was really poor today. So I think Mikhailo Mudryk was a disappointing one today. So he deserves a 5. He was really poor today. I still believe in his talent. I think there's a really good player in Mikhailo Mudryk. But I think overall he needs to do better. He really needs to do better. And today was a bit of disappointment. He needs to grow. He needs to grow and do better. And hopefully he can. I still believe in his talent. I see the ability. I'm not going to overreact. I think this boy has a lot of ability, but it's just about confidence. It's just about nourishing, learning, and he still has a lot to learn. He still has a lot to learn in this game and a lot to do to improve. I still believe he was the most disappointing part today of the team, but hopefully he learns and he improves. Poch has to be a bit more hard on him, and I think he'll learn from it. But he's a really good player, and I still believe in his talent and his abilities. And that brings me to Armando Broja. And I think Armando Broja has one of his better games today. His hold-up play was magnificent today. He had a big part to play in 2 goals. In the first goal, it was an own goal, but Broja is the one who got that goal. For me, he was in the right position at the right time, and he forced the defender to get an own goal. And in the second goal as well, he played a big part to play the ball to Enzo Fernandez. Whether intentional or not, it was a proper striker work, and that is what we want to see from a team. That is what I really want to see from a player. And it was really good hold-up play today. I'm very happy with this performance. It was a really good performance from a player of a really good ability, but a player who has been bereft of confidence, a player who has been bereft of his career due to injuries, plagued by injuries. So this is why he's been suffering in his career. But he is a really fine player who needs a bit more improvement, a bit more trust, and I think he can do really good things for the team as well. So he was a 7 today. His hold-up play was really good today, people. So really happy with his performance. Please, people watching, hit the like, hit the subscribe. It goes a long way in helping the channel. And Noni Madueke, I think has to be a 7. Noni Madueke was just fabulous today when he came on from the bench, scored the goal, and the guy is oozing confidence. He's right now a player who is looking more ready than Mudryk, more confident. He's getting the goals, and that's what breeds confidence. Really happy. And I think Madueke should be getting more starts now. He looks really confident and looking really good right now. Conor Gallagher came on, got the 2 assists, so really good for him as well. And I still believe he's a really important player for the team. My opinion is just that when you play low blocks like Middlesbrough, West Ham, you don't need to have Conor Gallagher, have just 2 midfielders and go with 4 attackers. But once we play Arsenal, City, Brighton, we need Conor Gallagher in those matches. And he's still going to be a really important player for us as the season goes ahead. Gilchrist came on, did not have much time on the pitch. So I think he has to be a 6 today, did not have much time on the pitch. And then Chukwuemeka again did not have much time on the pitch, but so good to see him back on the pitch. He's still coming back from an injury. He's going to look rusty, so we have to give him time. And Castledine also came back on the pitch as well. Youngster, really good to see, but he did not have any time on the pitch, so can't really even give him any rating, let alone even a not available. Not any no rating. So I think overall, coming on to the important topics to discuss before we end the video, please, people watching, please like, subscribe. Each like and subscribe goes a long way in helping the channel. And a magnificent win. Chelsea 6, Middlesbrough 1. It was a phenomenal win. We lost in the first leg. We were an embarrassment all around the world. Everyone was laughing at us. But I said one thing. Poch should be sacked if you can't get past Middlesbrough. But I still trust in Poch. I still think we are going in the right way. But whatever the circumstances, we cannot get knocked out against Middlesbrough. Because if we get knocked out against Middlesbrough, it's a season ender. If we get knocked out by Middlesbrough, the young players in the team are going to lose confidence. They're going to lose their will. And that is unacceptable. And when we've got a chance to be one step, one match away from winning a trophy, we need to take it with open hands. And I think today, as I said, I knew we were going to beat Middlesbrough. I was confident we were going to beat Middlesbrough. And that's what exactly we did. We beat Middlesbrough 6-1. We lost the first leg 1-0. But nobody remembers that. And that is a way to progress forward. Really good win. And I think today is a massive win for our season going ahead. Stamford Bridge is now a fortress. We look really dangerous at Stamford Bridge. Nobody really wants to come to Stamford Bridge now. We are scary to come at Stamford Bridge. So it's really good to see. We are scoring goals. We are playing good football. So I'm really, really happy with the team. It's just about let's keep going forward and going on the right track in the right way. So I think with that, people, it was a very big win. So happy, not to discuss much, but overall really happy. I can't even mentally go now because it's 4:40 in my place. I still have to sleep. I've really lost any energy I had in myself. But hopefully you like the video. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel because your support always goes a long way in helping the channel. Even if you don't, I enjoyed the victory today. Before the channel, I'm a Chelsea fan and love my team. Channel is secondary. My love for my team is permanent. And thank you everyone. Up the mighty Chills. Big up the Blues.